The Jaguars have hired a new head coach, Doug Pederson, and it's surprising. It's kind of cool. I love this hire. I am really curious how people in Jacksonville feel. So if you're watching on YouTube or listening, send me a message or write in on YouTube, send a comment. I want to know how you, the Jaguars fans, feel about this hire. But to me, I think this is a great hire. He's a proven NFL head coach. If you compare him to Brian Dable in New York, Matt Eberflus in Chicago, Nathaniel Hackett in Denver. Nathaniel Hackett is a guy. I am all in on Nathaniel Hackett. I love the guy. You ever seen him coaching? He's got passion and energy. He's a quarterback coach I would want to work with. But regardless, Doug Pederson, unlike all those guys, Kellen Moore, Brian Dable, Matt Eberflus, Nathaniel Hackett, Doug Pederson's been there, done that before. He's been a head coach in the NFL. He's won a lot of games, and he won a Super Bowl. I don't know, man. I think it's a great hire. And he also played quarterback in the NFL. I think he's going to relate very, very well to the Jaguars' young quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. I think a lot of people actually forgot he was even available, or they wrote him off because they only remember that he was fired by Philadelphia, and there's this negative feeling about that guy and the way things went down. And Carson Wentz, his quarterback, started playing really bad, and Jalen Hurts emerged, and there was a quarterback controversy. And when Doug Pederson got fired by the Eagles, it was because of a power struggle with the Eagles owner. Jeffrey Lurie wanted more control over how things are run in the organization. And Doug Pederson didn't like that. And remember that at one point, Philly actually fired Andy Reid, who's, I don't know regardless how you feel about Andy Reid, it's undeniable Andy Reid is an incredible head coach in the NFL. You fire that guy, you make everybody look at you sideways a little bit going like, really? Really? It worked out for Andy Reid. He won a Super Bowl. He's actually better off at Kansas City. But Philadelphia is not an organization I would want to coach for. And Shad Khan, the new owner he has in Jacksonville for Doug Pederson, Shad Khan has made mistakes. I don't know why he hired Urban Meyer. I don't know what's going on in the GM situation. But I know that his story and his interviews, he's a guy who I think if I was a head coach, I would feel much more comfortable working for than in Philadelphia. That's for sure. And Doug Pederson's going to take a lot of risks. He's going to go for it on fourth down. I think he's a great fit for Trevor Lawrence. That's what this hire is all about, is getting a coach that can really get the most out of your young quarterback. And it's undeniable that Doug Pederson is so much better than Urban Meyer was. Urban Meyer was a train wreck, and this won't even be close. There's some young talent in Jacksonville. I love the hire. If I'm a Jaguars fan, I'd be very, very excited. He's a proven winner who knows quarterbacks, and he's certainly not at all a dictator type that Urban Meyer was. So I think it's a shockingly good hire by the Jaguars. They found a guy that I think a lot of people were overlooking or not paying attention to, and I am very, very positive and very, very excited to see how things go with Doug Pederson as a new head coach in Jacksonville.